morning. I hope you all are fine. So today for grade 7, we are going to start history last lesson, 10th lesson, 18th century political formation. Right? So history last lesson, 18th century political formation. Right? So this lesson around we are going to discuss. So this lesson I plan to take in two parts. So this is part 1. Okay, this is part 1 and next week I will take part 2. Okay, this lesson is somewhat big lesson, that's why we plan to segregate into 2, right? Yeah. So what are the topic we are going to be discussing in this lesson is the crisis of the empire and later Mughal. Okay, and then emergency of new states like Hyderabad, Awadh, Bengal. Then war and Jagirs of Rajput, Sikhs and Marathas. Okay, Sikhs and Marathas. Okay. So in this part 1, okay, this part 1, what are the things we are going to be discussing is the crisis of the empire and later Mughal. Okay, the crisis of the empire and later Mughal. Emergency of new states. Okay, emergency of new states, Hyderabad, Awadh, Bengal. Okay, so this two topic alone we are going to be discuss today's session, right? So before we are moving to the topic. I think so for grade 7 4th lesson, right? Grade 7 4th lesson we discuss about Mughals. Okay, we discuss about Mughals. Okay, so who was the founder of Mughal dynastics means? Of course, Babur. Okay, so Babur only the founder of Mughal dynastics. You know very well how he came to that Kabul, Afghanistan only he was ruled. So in the place Kabul. So from there to India, how he was coming, how he captured very quickly, what type of weapons he was used, everything you know very well. Okay, so followed by Babur, his son Humayun. Okay, his son Humayun, he was ruled. After that, the famous Mughal ruler Akbar. Okay, the famous Mughal ruler Akbar, he ruled almost 50 years. Okay, he ruled almost 50 years. Okay, so after that, after Akbar, his son Jahangir. Okay, his son Jahangir, he ruled around 30 to 33 years, I think so. Okay, exact years I forgot. So around minimum he ruled 30 years something. Okay. So after Jahangir, his son Shah Jahan, he comes to throne and he too ruled around 32 years, 302, 33 or 34 years. Okay. So after that, Aurangzeb, okay, the Shah Jahan's son, Aurangzeb, he was ruled the Mughal dynastics up to 50 years. Okay, up to 50 years. So these 6 kings, okay, Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb. These 6 kings, they are very successful king. Okay, they are very successful king. Even the time of their ruling, the country, the Hindustan was developed a lot. Okay, particularly Akbar period, he was very successful in administration. So what are the methodology followed by Sher Shah Suri, that alone he was followed. So the economic growth of economic and the maintenance of civil maintenance, everything was very successful. Okay. So even after that, who's are coming to rule after Akbar, the Shah Jahan, Jahangir and Shah Jahan also followed the same methodology of Akbar. Okay, what are the administration method followed by Akbar? The same alone they also followed. Okay, so even the area ruled by these kings. Okay, when Babur captured India, when Babur started to rule India, very small area only he was ruled. Okay, Delhi surrounding area. So he ruled only 4 years. I said before itself. Okay. So within 4 years, a very small area only he was ruled. So after his death, his son comes to throne, Humayun. So first 10 years, 10 to 15 years, 10 years I think so, he was ruled. not able to rule successfully. 1530 to 1540 he ruled. Okay. After that, after 1540 he went to Persia. Persia means Iran, Iraq. This place occupied by the Sher Suri up to 1555. Okay. So when Sher Suri was died, again Humayun returned back and he started to rule. Okay. So this 15 years, okay, 1540 to 1555, this 15 years was ruled by a non-Mughal person. Okay, he was he belongs to Bihar. Okay, so he ruled. When Sher Suri was ruled, he implemented a very good tax collecting method. Okay, he implemented very good tax collecting method, and the people who involved corruptions, they are punished severely, and the honest were spread everywhere. That's why it's a very good the set of administration was set up. Okay, so after his death, again Humayun captured, and after within 1 year Humayun was died. So his son Akbar, he became the king. So Akbar also followed the same method. What Sher Suri followed the same method, Akbar also followed. Okay, so why I said this like means after Akbar started to rule, the ruling area was expand lot. Okay, so the ruling area was expand lot. Okay, so from Punjab, present day Punjab, present day Rajasthan, Gujarat, then present day Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, up to West Bengal, a vast region was under the control by Akbar. Okay, so after that who comes to rule means Jahangir. In his ruling time also the ruling area was expand, and then Jahangir period also expand. But the last Mughal emperor, okay, the last Mughal emperor, famous Mughal emperor, okay, you can ask one Aurangzeb only the last Mughal emperor means no, but Aurangzeb was the very famous and successful Mughal emperor. Okay, very famous and successful Mughal, the last famous and successful Mughal emperor. Okay, so when Aurangzeb started to rule, when he became the ruling, he also faced lot of problem. Okay, when he started to rule means he was died in the year of 1707. See, Kana, already I said these stories very clearly the time of Mughal lesson. When I was taking the Mughal lesson, that time itself I said I explained the stories very clearly. Okay, just for recalling only I said now. So Aurangzeb was ruled the year of 1658 to 1707. Okay, so when he became the king 1658, he faced lot of internal problem in his country. Why? Because he arrested his father and he put him in a jail, and he killed his elder brothers. Okay, so he had lot of problem, some ministers. Okay, so he overcomes these problem within 5 years. Okay, so after that he spent lot of time in warfield alone. Okay, when Aurangzeb was working as a king, he spent lot of time in a warfield alone, so that since their ruling area was expanded till Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, maximum part of Tamil Nadu up to Tanjore they visit. His soldiers, his captains, they visit up to Tanjore. So the ruling area was expanded huge manner. Okay, so he spent lot of amount for military. Okay, that's why the topic, the crisis, what are the problem faced by the Mughal Empire, particularly later Mughals means after Aurangzeb. Okay, so the time of Aurangzeb rule itself, he appointed many soldiers in his army. So when he appointed many soldiers, he need to pay salary to them. Okay, when anyone to appoint soldiers, the king need to pay salary to that soldiers. That time only the soldiers will work in the troop. Okay, so to pay that salary, he is going to collect lot of tax from people. Okay, the time of Aurangzeb ruling ruling time, the corruption is spread all over. Okay, wherever he ruled, he was very strict. Okay, who are doing corruption, they are punished severely by the Aurangzeb. But end of the time, okay, when Aurangzeb was died, before 5 years itself, he was very aged. Okay, so when he was died at that time, he reached almost 90 years, 90 years. So many people, even the time of death, he was died, he is in spent time in warfield. He is not able to go by horse or any chariot. So the people, they are carrying in like pallak, like that we said in Tamil. No? So in that only they are carrying Aurangzeb. Okay. So when he was died, so before 5 to 6 years itself, the corruption started lot in Aurangzeb field. Okay. So he appointed many government generals, some commanders in his troop. Okay, in his troop. So that we discussed in previous lesson itself, in Mahal lesson itself, Mansabdar, John, that Jamindars, like that many people they were appointed in his kingdom. Okay, so they are receiving a high amount of salary. Okay, who was working in a higher officials, they are receiving high amount of salary and they have a lot of power. Okay, so they will need the authority to collect tax and regulate tax in that area, and they have to submit their account and their amount to king. Okay, but the people who are appointed as zamindars or commanders or subedars, they are started to do corruption. Okay, suppose they collect 50,000 tax one place. Okay, just example, okay, they are collecting 50,000 amount tax one place. This 50,000 amount they have to pay to the king. Okay, that time only the king's the financial level, the king going to be strong. Okay, but when the commander collect this much amount, they are going to pay only 20,000 only to king. Rest of 30,000 they keep themselves. Okay, so like that corruption spread all over the kingdom. So automatically what happened means to increasing the financial resource, he imposed lot of tax to people. So the people also started to rebel. Okay, particularly the farmers and peoples, they started to rebel. Okay, so when the Aurangzeb was died in the year of 1707, okay, Aurangzeb died in the year of 1707. After that, who comes to the ruling? Okay, who is became the king? They are facing lot of problem. Okay, Aurangzeb's son and their son, when they became the king, they started to face lot of problem. Okay, so even they are not very good in war field also. Okay, even they are not very good for war field also. So they are going to like a peppered in commanders or that sometimes I said before itself, no, that Mansabdar, like Zamindar, like that, who was very powerful in that court, they are used the king as a puppet. Okay, the king as a puppet. Particularly, see, Aurangzeb was a great follower of Muslim. Okay, he gave more important to Muslim people. Okay, so in his court, two set of people they were led. Okay, one is Iran people. Okay, present day Iran, Iraq, no, that Iran people and Afghan peoples. Okay, so the two set of people they were lived. Iranis, Turanis, like, sorry, not Afghan people, Turkey people. Okay, the people only called Iranis and Turanis. So these two group of people. Okay, like nowadays we have Edapadi group and OPS group like that in our Tamil Nadu political, no, like that in those days in Mughal dynasties, two groups were playing important role. One is Iranis, another is Turanis. So who support us? Okay, who support us will become who support us become a king. He was acting as a puppet in their hand. Okay, so the people, what that people, that governors, that ministers, they think their mind, that one be implement by the king. Okay, so this is what happened. So I said before itself, a lot of rebellion started in that place. Okay, so like it's going on. So in the year of 1739, okay, you just keep it in your mind. 1707, Aurangzeb was died. So after that, lot of political and economic problem happened in Mughal dynasties. Okay, the year of 1739. So 1739 minus 1707. How many years after means 2, 3. Around 32 years, many kings they started to rule. Okay, suppose one person became a king means only 1 year or 2 year or 3 year only he may rule. Okay, after that another king. After that even suppose you have chance to rule, read his about Mughals in Tamil, one of the book I will refer to you. The author name is Madan. Okay, he wrote Vandargal Vendrargal, like that one book. Okay, Vandargal Vendrargal, that one book. In that book, he explained each and every event what happened the time of Mughal ruling, how the kings were chosen by after death of Aurangzeb. Each and every event he explained in that book. Okay, whether you have chance, ask your parent to buy that books and read. It's about very interesting book, that book was. Okay. So in the 1739, one of the Afghan ruler, okay. So Iran ruler, okay. In the year of 1739, one of the Iran ruler, his name was Nadir Shah. Okay, his name was Nadir Shah. He comes to know at present in India there is no standard powerful ruler, like that he hears about news of Delhi and India. So he is taking lot of soldiers along with him and he is raided to India. Okay, he attacked India and he captured Delhi and surrounding area. Okay, so he captured and he returned back to his country to taking lot of wealth. Okay, to taking lot of wealth. In your book they mention page number 141. Nadir Shah attacks Delhi. Okay, Nadir Shah attacks Delhi, like that one of the walks they given. Okay, what are the things they are taking? They are looting from Mughal dynasty to Iran means 60 lakhs of rupees. Okay, 60 lakhs of rupees and 1,000 gold coins, nearly 1 crore worth of gold bar. Okay, nearly 50 crores worth of jewels. Most of them unrevealed. Okay, most of them we don't know where that gold things are gone. Okay, and the above including peacock throne. Okay, peacock throne. What is peacock throne means? When Shah Jahan ruled, okay, you know very well Shah Jahan, he built the Taj Mahal and Red Fort, like that. He was somewhat luxury king. Okay, how other things they gave more important to victory of battle, same like he gave more important of art and craft. Okay, so when he became the king, he ordered, I think his 10th or 15th anniversary, he ordered that craft person to make a throne. Okay, Simhasanam, like that, in the design of peacock. Okay, so each you know very well. Suppose this is a peacock feather means in that like eye, like we have something. Okay, so the entire peacock throne we have this like. Okay, so that leaf was made by gold. That eye, okay, the peacock feather we have eye. That other eye was filled with some gems like diamond, ruby, like that, costly gems. Okay, so like that he made a costly, very expensive costly throne. So that throne also taken by Nadir Shah. Okay, so he is taking that too. Okay, so another some contemporary observers they explain what the Nadir Shah, who was very rich in Delhi. After that war, they are homeless. Okay, they even they don't have home. Every homes, every houses was destroyed by him. Okay, so who was reigned with wealth. Okay, who was very rich. Even they don't know to drink a cup of water. So like that, everything was taken by Nadir Shah. That alone they explain. Who had been master were now in that state, and those who had been ruined could not even get a water to. The recluse were pulled out of their corners. The wealthy were turned into beggars. Okay, the wealthy were turned into beggars. Those who once set the style of cloth now went knocked. Okay, who wear the style of cloth now they are wearing very kilinja like that. And those who owned property were now homeless. Okay, so the new city Shahjahanabad was turned into rebel. Okay, Shahjahanabad means when the Shah Jahan ruled, he created one city near the Yamuna river bank. With that city only had the name Shahjahanabad. So like that, everything was destroyed by the king Nadir Shah. Okay, so after Nadir Shah attacked one of the king, okay, one of the Afghan king, his name was Ahmad Shah Abdali. Ahmad Shah Abdali. Okay, so he was the ruler of Afghan. Okay, he was the ruler of Afghan. Ahmad Shah Abdali, he was the ruler of Afghan. So he attacked 5 times in India. Okay, he attacked 5 times India between 1748 to 1761. Okay, so between these years he attacked and he looted lot of the things like Ghajini Muhammad. He looted lot of the things, right? So after that, what happened? Okay, after Ahmad Shah Abdali take the materials, after that what happened means, already I said the Iranis, Turanis. Okay, already I said the Iranis and Turanis. So they only decide, even after facing lot of problems, they only the main person to select the king. Okay, so they are selecting some person as a king. That is very shame of the Mughal dynasty. Okay, so who are the famous Mughal rulers like Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb, Babur, Humayun. Out of that 6, some rulers they were ruled. Okay, one is Farooq Shah. Farooq Shah and Ahmad Shah. They are the great grandsons of maybe Aurangzeb. Okay, so Shah Alam. Okay, Shah Alam. Shah Alam II. Okay, so Farooq Shah, Ahmad Shah, Shah Alam II. So they are the rulers of Mughals. Very little short period when they was ruled. That period was very shameful period of Mughal dynasty. Why these 3 were mentioned in our book means, they are acting as a puppet in the hand of the 4 persons. Okay, the Iranis and Turanis. Okay, they are acting as a puppet. Okay, so they don't have rights to take any decision or punish everyone. Even these people were killed. Particularly Alam Shah was, when he was working as a king, when he is not ready to listen the words of the nobles, his eyes was blinded by them. Okay, these 2 kings were killed, assassinate. One word they given in a book. Assassinate means killed. Okay, they were killed by the nobles. Okay, so like that only they are ruled in that time. Okay, so after that what happened means the new states started. Okay, so after they are killed, again one of the person became the ruler of the dynastics. Okay, so meanwhile in this time the ruling area of Mughals is going to be shorter. Okay, so some new states emerged in that time only. Okay, some new states were emerged in this time only. Okay, new states were emerged in this time only. So like that new states is Hyderabad. Okay, so like that new state is Hyderabad. Okay, so said how it was become. It has become a new state like that. Okay, so Hyderabad, you know very well where is Hyderabad? It is in South India, present day Andhra Pradesh, Bihar. Okay, so Hyderabad, it was under the control of Mughals alone. Okay, under the control of Mughals alone. So the year of 1724. Okay, in the year of 1724, one of the person Nizam ul Mulk Asaf Khan. How lengthy name? Asaf Shah. Okay, Nizam ul Mulk Asaf Shah. Okay, he was appointed by the Mughal king, the governor of Hyderabad. Okay, he was appointed as a governor of Hyderabad by Mughal king. Okay, I don't know who was the king that time, the Mughal Empire, but he was appointed. So when he was appointed, before itself he was working in Mughals alone. So he know the present day situation. Okay, what problem going on in king's court, whether the king was dummy king or powerful king, like that he know very well. Okay, so when he was appointed, who appointed means Ferozshah. Before itself one of the king we saw now. So Ferozshah only appointed this person as a Ferozshah. Is the governor of this region. Okay, so before that, before he was starting to work in Hyderabad, he was working governor in Awadh. Okay, Awadh, where is Awadh means in present day Uttar Pradesh. Okay, present day Uttar Pradesh, he was working as a governor. So in that, after that, he was working as a Deccan. Okay. So two places he worked. Okay, he was working in Awadh also and Deccan also. Okay, when he was working Awadh, he is doing some corruption activity. That's why he got punishment. He started to work in Deccan. Okay, he was transferred to Deccan. Okay, so after that only he was appointed in Hyderabad. Okay, so nowadays any people they are doing corruption, they are transferred into very long area, no, like that. In those days also they are doing transfer. Okay, but whenever they are getting position, they are not ready to become a honest. Okay, so when he became the Nawab of this area, he gained control over the political and financial administration. Okay, so when he was become the governor of Hyderabad, he has power of political and financial issues. Okay, so he only have the rights to collect tax and pay to king. And political issue means suppose any rebellions or anything happen in that region, he only the responsible. So what happened means he taking advantage in that place and he started to dominate Deccan region. Okay, so even Deccan also under the control of Mughal alone, but he started to dominate and he started to capture the Deccan region also. Okay, and so the Deccan also under the control of some other governor. Okay, so the competition of two of them, he gained a lot of power. Okay, so in that war he won. So he lot of the power. So automatically he started to dominate in that region. Deccan is present day Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and some part of Karnataka. Okay, this region only called as Deccan. Okay, so what is the speciality of how he was cunning, how he was very successful means he had a very skilled soldiers. Okay, he had a very skilled soldiers and administration persons. Okay, so how he had this means before itself he was working in Awadh, I said. Okay, Awadh means present day Uttar Pradesh. Before itself he was working governor of Uttar Pradesh. When he transferred to this region, Hyderabad, when he comes to that place, he is taking the skilled soldiers and good administration persons along with them. Okay, along with him. So he appointed persons as a mansabdars and he gave good position. Okay, so what are before that who's are working in that posting, their works was going to be re-audit. Okay, suppose one person working as an auditor or accountant in that region means that place was again re-audited by the person of this Nizam, and whether that person doing corruption or not, he was killed by him. Okay, so like that slowly he occupied the region. Okay, slowly he occupied the region. So somewhat he was ruling in smooth manner. Okay, but he had competition between the Mughals, sorry, Marathas and British. Okay, that time it's British. They started to dominate in this region. Okay, why? Because the seashore, the down of the seashores we have, and in this side, Madhya Pradesh, sorry, Maharashtra, Marathas started to growth. Okay, so he had problem with that too also. Okay, so he was under, even up to last he was under the control of Mughal king only, but he is not ready to obey the order which was given by the Mughals too. Okay, so he acting as an independent ruler of Hyderabad, right? So next we are going to be discuss about Awadh. Okay, next we are going to be discuss about Awadh. So where is Awadh means present day Uttar Pradesh only, in those days called as Awadh. Okay, present day Uttar Pradesh alone, in those days called as Awadh. So Awadh was ruled, appointed Subedar of that region means somewhat, this also the somewhat lengthy name. Burhan ul Mulk, Burhan ul Mulk Khan, Vicky Khan, okay, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, like that we can Khan Anu. Okay, remaining somewhat very difficult to pronounce. Okay, so he was the founder of Awadh in the year of 1722. Okay, when that person, that Nizam ul Haq transferred to Awadh to Bengal, he was appointed. When he also appointed, see, Awadh was very good region. Why it's a northern plain. It's a very fertile land. Okay, fertile land, a lot of wealth. Many people they are doing agriculture activity. Money making. Okay, lot of wealthy people lived in that area. That's why how much war happened in that place. The people automatically like phoenix bad. They are wake up. Okay, so very wealthy area. Okay, so he also not honest to his king. Okay, who appoint the governor of Awadh means king alone, the Mughal king alone, but he was acting as a independent ruler. He was not honest to the king, so he appointed separate officers like Subedar, Diwani, like that. Okay, what I mentioned means he was responsible for managing the political, financial and military affairs also. Okay, so in his hand, three powers they given. Okay, political power, financial power and military power. Okay, so he was one man army like. Okay, so what he did means after became the Nawab, what he did means he to decrease the Mughals' domination. Okay, he was appointed by the Mughal king alone, but he was decreasing the Mughal power in that provinces, in that state. So what he did means he reduced the number of office holders, the Jagirdars appointed by the Mughal. So Mughal king appointed some people as a Jagirdar. So his posting was taken by him and he appointed his own loyal servant in that posting. Okay, he appointed his own loyal servant in that posting. Okay, yeah, again he rechecked how nowadays a politician, one government is gone, when other government started to rule, they are filing case of the previous the ministers and CM, like that they also audit and they are also doing and the same like. Okay, so what he did means he allowed local bankers like the vatti business, okay, meter vatti, like that nowadays we are hearing, like that the local banker system he allowed. Okay, why? Because he imposed lot of tax to farmers. The farmers not able to pay tax, so they started to borrow amount to money lender. Okay, so when they get money lender the loan, they are getting loan from money lender. They are not able to repay the amount means their land was taken by the money lender. Okay, so like that the local bankers were encouraged by the king. Okay, so the normal people were suffered lot in that war. Okay, so next we are moving. See, same along the three kings, Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad. The three people, the three governors, they are doing same like only. Okay, so Bengal. So Bengal, who appointed as who was the governor of Bengal means Murshid Ali Khan. Murshid Ali Khan. Murshid Ali Khan, same like how the former before that persons that Awadh and Hyderabad, same like he also doing. Okay, he also the commanded the revenue administration of the state. Yeah, he also decreased the Mughals' domination. So he appointed some persons. So cash strengthness and the zamindars, he gave more importance to zamindars. So like that he also doing the same like. Okay, so what happened like that these kings also once a particular time these three people they declared themselves as a independent ruler. Okay, hereafter we are not ready to under the control of Mughals. We are going to be independent ruler like that they declare themselves. Okay, so up to this I will complete. Remaining we will discuss in the next part. Okay, why? Because somewhat lengthy lesson up to 145 I complete. Page number 145 I complete. Okay, just go through up to 145 up to page from the page number 138 to 145 I take. Okay, page number 138 to 145 I take. So up to this page you supposed to read. So remaining we will discuss next video, right? So you have worksheet for this. It's very important, Kanna. Suppose you understand this, it will continue to your 8th standard. Okay, 8th standard first lesson itself. Again we will discuss about Bengal, Awadh and Hyderabad. That's why I am not going to explain particularly about Bengal. You will study in 8th standard first lesson itself, history first lesson itself. Okay, so you have worksheet for this pages 138 to 145. You just go through these pages and you have to complete the worksheet. Copy down in homework note and copy the notes. Suppose notes next week alone I will send. Okay, after completing lesson Monday I will send. Okay, so go through the pages and write important points in your CW note. Right? Any doubt? Suppose you have, just call me